Good evening, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Um, First rack of the day, charity break. Pretty excited about this and can't wait to see how this works out. It's already worked out really well, but want to get some folks trickled in here. Put out the call to everybody that's involved and just get everybody in here. Let's have some fun and let's learn a little bit about what's happening and why we're doing this. So um, I have been in the hobby now for maybe what year are we in 2024, so since 2020. And I think like everybody, I got back into it during the COVID pandemic. Needed something to do, and at that time didn't really know what I was getting myself involved in because I had been a collector my entire life as a kid, even through high school and then early adulthood and things like that. So I was familiar, obviously, with what cards were and what memorabilia was, but man, is it different than what it was 20 years ago. And I'm here for it now. Um, but at that time, it was toxic in 2020. And so I found my way through it and found some good people. And one of those good people is first commenter here tonight, Scott Berger. Welcome, my friend. I am glad to see you here. I know you got a limited amount of time tonight. Family obligations, which are always first above anything else. So certainly appreciate you popping in here. And you know, it, when I was doing all of that in 2020 and just kind of finding my way, my full-time job, like everybody else, is like, don't know what's going on, don't know what to do. And I'm a fundraiser for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, as many of you probably know, and didn't know what to do. And so I created a fundraiser called Ripping for the Cure. And I think Scott was actually one of the first people to reach out and say, hey, this is really great. I want to do something like this. What can we do? And I didn't know what to do at the time, to be honest, because honestly, I was just trying to keep my head above water. And here we are, almost 5 total years later, and we're still kicking strong. So I see people coming in here. Kevin Fee, welcome. Good evening. Sean, good evening. And I mean, like, these guys here, Kevin and Sean, like, they've become friends of mine over the last few years just through this hobby and through Rack of the Day. And, you know, I think everybody has probably heard of Rack of the Day that's involved in this and knows what it is. But, you know, I want to kind of showcase it a little bit and make it bigger because there's a lot of people interested. And last year at this time, I'm not sure I would have actually said that because I was at a point with Rack of the Day where I'm like, I just want to keep quiet about it. And I don't want like this big publicity and hubbub about it. And something changed in me. And I'm like, no, like myself and others need to stop hiding. Like we need to stop, you know, just saying, oh, it's no big deal. It's just what I like to do. Like this can be something and it's growing. You know, there's been media attention this year with Rack of the Day and, you know, different charity breaks. Ripping for the Cures had that. And there was a recent one, Ryan Wise just did one. And I'm going to bring in a special guest now. So let's all welcome Scott. How are you, man?
Hey, I'm trying to get this figured out here. I have my computer on, trying to do it through my phone. Hang tight for a sec.
No, you're good. You're good.
See if I can get this right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me or am I mute?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear on anything. Hold on a sec.
All right.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. This is
Chat, can you hear me? Sean, Kevin, can you guys hear me? I want to make sure that it's not my end either.
all right. Sorry about that.
No. Can you hear me now? I want to make sure that it's not my end either.
All right. Sorry about that.
No. Can you hear me now?
Do you have an echo on my end?
I hear an echo.
No. Can you hear me now? Do you have an echo on my end?
I hear an echo.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to drop and then I'll come back on from the computer if I can.
All right, sounds good.
Hold on 1 second.
All right, Sean, Kevin, thanks for verifying that you could hear me. Scott is going to join us here for a little bit. Would love to get some more folks in. I know that it's a Saturday night, 9 o'clock, weird time, but you know, it's again family stuff, and you know, my family comes first as well before anything, and they all just went to bed, so now it's my time to play. Ohio State stuff's on. I'm one of those cheapskates. I don't have Peacock, so I can't watch the game tonight. So if you see me looking at my phone, that means I'm getting score updates. Playing Michigan State, so we should be okay. But like I was saying, like we can't hide anymore, and so Rack of the Day is becoming bigger. And I'll get into a little bit like once the break begins here of kind of what my vision and goals are for this in the coming year. But the hobby's in a really good place. I think we all can agree on that, right? Like the positivity behind what we're doing is making a real impact. I mean, Sean's a prime example of this here. Sean and I connected throughout this, and now he's like a regular in these Rack of the Day threads that I've been doing, you know, weekly, bi-weekly or so, whatever the case may be is. And it's just so cool to see because like his small impact and our small impact really makes people feel good. And like, that's the essence of what we're doing. So I'll get into a little more here. Watching the Cougs at the same time. Well, hopefully they're doing well for you tonight. Craig, I'm going to ignore your comments. But hey, at least the Guardians also have a bye. Although I'm not real sure how I feel about that. I'm going to bring Scott back in here. Right,
Hey,
Scott.
Eric. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm not good with this technology stuff. I figure I should be, but I'm not. Yeah, I was in front of my computer trying to do something with my phone and the computer. So I just left where the computer was and doing it by the phone and figuring out this way. So I appreciate you doing this and everybody that's joining us here tonight.
Oh man, I couldn't be more thrilled to do this, and I appreciate you allowing me to be able to do this for you. I don't know if you heard me earlier, you know, when I first held Ripping for the Cure way back in 2020, I think you reached out to me almost immediately and said like, hey, I want to do something like this for, you know, your fundraiser. And at that time, I got to admit, I was kind of like, I don't know what to do, but here we are now. So welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. Like, how's your day been?
It's been busy. It's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're heading on vacation early this next week for fall break. So doing a lot of prep for that. And then I thought my son had one basketball game this afternoon and tonight, and he has two. So we just finished the first game, just got home and got to leave in about 10 minutes to go to the second one. So it's busy, but I mean, things are good. I got no complaints, you know?
Good. It's funny how that always happens, right? Like, oh yeah, we got one game, and then magically the second one pops up out of nowhere. You know, it's like that with anything that our kids are doing. So we're here, we're raising money, and I'm ready to make the donation tonight. So you'll see that pop up on your page. But tell us, like, the Ivy Brain Tumor Center, like, what do they do, and why is it so important to you and your family?
Well, the main thing for me is they're the leader as far as in clinical trials for like phase 0 clinical trials, like in the world for like brain tumors, for aggressive brain tumors, for glioblastoma. And so it's important to me. I mean, knock on wood, fortunately, I don't have a glioblastoma, which you probably, if you're familiar with those type of brain tumors like John McCain and several other prominent people where it happens, it's quick, and there's not a lot of time itself for that. So Dr. Sinai, who's over one of the main people over at the Ivy Brain Tumor Center, he's in charge of doing the clinical trials and getting the funding. So there are a lot of good things as far as with that. I've been fortunate enough where for the last 4 or 5 years, I've had my care there because I had multiple brain tumors many years ago, low grade tumors, and each progressive tumor has become more aggressive. So, I mean, I personally, I mean, I live with brain cancer, and I had a grade 3 astrocytoma that was removed back in 2021. So went through chemotherapy, and now I've just done a whole bunch of different medications. I see my neuro-oncologist there, have my MRIs there. It used to be every 3 months. Now it's every 4 months. So it hits it's close to me. So it's personal. So I try to do what I can when I can to give back. So, I mean, I think that if anybody else is going through that or going through anything kind of medically, that if I can give back or help in any capacity, that's what I want to try to do. So that's it in a nutshell.
Well, I got to say, Scott, I mean, you do give back and you help out so many others. And I mean, with what you live with on a daily basis. I mean, I see, the pictures that you post, on Twitter, and the messages that you post. I mean, and we've talked, privately, and I commend you. I mean, really do. I mean, I know that, anything that we're dealing with, health related wise, typically we're not going to let it define who we are. And I think you're the real essence of that, right? Like you don't let this define you. And, you really just move on with life and keep it going, keep it in positive every single day. So that's one thing I really appreciate you.
Well, I try. I mean, there are days where everything's not all unicorns and rainbows, but I mean, like when I start my day, I mean, I do the hashtag be kind, choose happy. It's a reminder to myself, and just hey, we control our day. We can't control everything, but as we have the opportunity for the day, where I mean, you may not have that option. I mean, it's an opportunity, and that's how I look at it. So, yeah.
Well, it's inspiring for sure. Something I don't know. What's the hashtag? The Berg and the Burb. What is that all about?
So it started. Well, my nickname for me has always been the Berg. I've always been Berg or the Berg. And my wife, when she was younger, her nickname was Burb. Well, she's sitting over here right now. Now she's saying it wasn't. Well, it was at one point it was something with Burb. So when we did, I'm wrong. Hey, we're never right.
never. Sorry. No matter what we do, we're never right.
There's always something. She's sitting over here doing something next to me. I'm not even sure. But so when we decided to start fundraising, initially it was for the National Brain Tumor Society. Then they stopped doing live events, so that we started doing this for the Head for the Cure. So it was easy, like the Berg and the Burb. It flowed, and that's where the team name came from, and we've used that for 12, 13 years now. So she's laughing over here at me.
I love it. I mean, that shows you just how it all ties together family wise, right? I mean, you're all there, for each other, whether you're right or not, right? So I think that's great. So the donations that you are accumulating, this is for a walk, is that correct? That they do?
Correct. The Head for the Cure has different walks around the country, and for each of the regional walks that they have, donations go to the local brain tumor facility. Gotcha. And so here in Phoenix, it goes to the Ivy Brain Tumor Center. So it's a win-win in my book. So we did it last year, and I don't know, but I think in 2021 we did it through the National Brain Tumor Society, but they stopped doing live events. So when I found out they have them here, it's a couple miles away from my house, and so it's cool. I mean, we go, and I mean, I don't care about myself as far as I want the team. Like I'm competitive, just like you are as far as with the Crohn's and colitis and stuff. I want to be the top fundraising team. And so I think last year we raised about $6,000 or $7,000, but we were not doing as much. And so I have it as $5,000 for a team, which I think is reasonable. And we're right around $2,000 right now. We have about a month or so to go, and I think we can get there. We can get pretty close. So I mean that's it. I don't know if I answered the question or I just went off on a tangent. I tend to do that sometimes. So
no, that was great. And so I just submitted a $300 donation from the group of people that bought into this charity break tonight for you. So that should be popping up on your page. And I'm hoping that we can raise more awareness for you. And Rack of the Day has more coming for you as well at the beginning of the week here. So I know that we can get you to 5K and really hope that we can get you above and beyond that. So, awesome
this is my son Jacob. We're going to his basketball game here shortly. He just wanted to say hello.
Well, hello, welcome, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So
trying to keep them hydrated. It's 117 out here today, and so we had the one game, and there's only 7 people that were there, which has nothing to do with what the event is here for tonight. But so we're trying to keep them as hydrated as possible. And since there's only 7 people, only 2 subs, running around a lot, and yeah.
Anyway, thank you.
What?
Yeah. So I mean, Eric, I thank you. I can't thank you enough for what you do and for helping with this and with the support and stuff of the Berg and the Bourbon for the National Brain Tumor Walk. My daughter's already know. Do you mind if she says hello?
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is Emily.
Hi.
Hey, Emily, welcome. How are you tonight?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. It's good to see
Okay.
you. Thanks for joining. Hey, Scott,
So-
we are
Yes.
going to get you there. We're going to get you to 5K. We're going to work our butts off for you. It's just what we do. You know that. And I appreciate you joining us tonight for a little bit of time you have. And I hope you and your family have a good evening.
I appreciate it. I'm going to try to be in the chat as much as I can during the night because I want to watch this. But when the game starts and we got to leave for the game, I will bounce and I will check back later on.
Absolutely,
Awesome.
Scott. Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody.
See ya. So, look, that's why we do this, right? Like everything that we do, whether it's for the Berg and the Burb with Ivy Brain Tumor Center or any other charity, like this is what Rack of the Day has become. We're making a difference. We're helping folks out, and it's because of the generosity of everybody that's participating here tonight. I saw a couple of folks in here. Ivriz, welcome, my friend. I know you and Scott are neighbors. Anthony, good to see you. So before we open the cards, because that's why we're here, right? Like we want to open these cards, see what's going on and everything like that. But I just want to say this. So Rack of the Day is coming out of the shadows. We're going to be at the forefront of almost everything that's going on. Whether we're the creators of it or we're the supporters of it, we're going to be there. In the next year, I want to be able to turn this into a 501c3, a true nonprofit, something that is able to take in donations, give out donations, have tax purposes behind it, and those types of things. It's going to take time. It's going to take work. It's going to take effort, and it's going to take support. And so you're going to see a lot of asks of support in different ways. And so I just really appreciate Scott, I just saw your comments. So there's going to be a lot of asks for support in this next year, and I'm trying to take the best of what Ripping for the Cure is, the best of what Rack of the Day is, and merging them both together into creating one big nonprofit that can really just support other missions, other opportunities to make an impact. And so these types of breaks might be the thing that help with that. So I will keep everybody posted on how that is. But one way that I asking for the support of everybody that's in chat and that's not in chat and then might watch this later on is please help me reach out to the big name companies, Tops, Fanatics, Panini, Wildcard, TriStar, all those folks, like everybody that is related to the hobby. I want to get in front of them. I want to be able to talk to them about this and gain their support. You know, when Fanatics sent me these cards, you know, they sent a nice note, just acknowledging, you know, kind of what I've been doing, or what we've been doing, I should say. And I took that as an opportunity to send Michael Rubin a letter and really just spell out what we're trying to do, what I'm trying to do. And I haven't heard from him yet. I mean, he's kind of busy, you know, but I have faith that he will respond in some way. I've seen him kind of poking around tweets that I've been putting out there, but you know, maybe it's not him, maybe it's others. I sent 2 other folks within Fanatics letters as well, kind of explaining all of this. And, you know, I'm asking for your help. So please, 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 you know, try to help out just with a retweet or a share. I know that we ask a lot of everybody, and you know, I just appreciate it. So let's open some cards. I mean, that's why we're here. The $300 donation was just made, so everybody's all good to go. Tonight, these were donated by Thompson Fanatics. So we got a 2023 Bowman Blaster, a Topps Series 2 Hobby, and a 2023 Topps Chrome Logo Fractor Hobby. I've never opened one of these, so I'm pretty excited about that one. It is going to be the last one that's opened. Let me remind you, I'm not a breaker. I don't do this full time. I'm going to mess up. I'm going to screw things up. So please bear with me tonight as we go through this. I do this once a year with Ripping for the Cure. So I'm like trying to get back, you know, everything of what I need to do here. Spots will be random. So I got that all set up for us here. There'll be trades. If you want to do some trades, we can certainly take care of that here tonight. Shipping, I'm going to try to get everything out this week. It shouldn't be an issue, but just, you know, trying to get it out this week by Wednesday at the latest. There will be, I'm just putting it out there, just cost-wise, there will be some PWEs. There will be some bubble mailers. It just really depends on the cards that are being sent out. And if you want them sent somewhere else or done other things, just let me know those types of things too. But why don't we get into it? I'm going to pull up the first. Let me show you, just make sure everybody's aware of who's here, who's in this. So you should be able to see this list now. We got all 30 teams represented, and we have our folks that were in here. I do have you listed by your Twitter handle. It's easier for me because then when I go to look up who you are, if I need your address, I will be able to go ahead and get that through there. So we're going to go ahead and set up the random now. So again, got to switch screens here, so I apologize. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. All right, so let's put that in here. All the teams you can see right here. I'm going to roll the dice. Hopefully, if you see me looking over to my left, I got us on the TV screen here. So I want to make sure that that things are being done appropriately. All right, so I got to get the dice roller up here. Again, apologies. Once we get to the cards, we'll be good to go. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and roll our dice. 3 times, and we're going to come up with 2, 4, 8. So 8's our number tonight. 8 is our number. We're going to random the teams, and we're going to random the names. Okay. So let's get back here. And let's random our teams 8 times. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here comes number 8. I don't have a cool code because I don't pay for it, but there you can see 8 times. All right, Cubs down here at the bottom, Phillies at the top. Let's go ahead and copy and paste those bad boys. We're going to go right into our spreadsheet. Get those in here now. All right, and next we're going to go ahead and random our individuals, our people. I know this is boring. I'm sorry. I'm not the cool kid that can keep everybody entertained all at once. That's why I'm not a professional breaker. All right, we're going to go ahead and random these 8 times as well. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's number 8. Good luck, everybody. All right, let's see who gets what. We'll go ahead and copy and paste these bad boys in here, and then I will show you what we got going on. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. I try. Come on. All right. So you should be able to see these now. I'm going to try to get them all on one screen. Hopefully you can see those. If you need me to make it bigger or shout anything out, I certainly will. I can certainly do that for you. So we'll give it a couple of minutes here. If you want to do any trades, definitely let me know that. Wait here a couple of minutes before we get started. All hits, which will be numbered cards, auto cards, patch cards, they will all be top loaded. I will sleeve everything else. Everything will be at minimum, penny sleeved. Like I said, there will be some shipped through PWE, some shipped through bubble mailers. Just really depends on what we're doing. The reason for that, again, is just it honestly just comes down to cost, right? Like, 100% of what you all donated went directly to the Ivy Brain Tumor Center. So shipping's coming out on me. So I know Craig's looking for the Yankees, which the Yankees Czar cards has those. So if he is in here, let Craig know. Because again, I know Craig would love the Yankees. Ibra is looking for the Guardians here, willing to trade the Blue Jays. Who has the Guardians? All right, BT Hawks, are you here? Okay. Taylor's looking for the Mariners. Knowles has the Mariners. I don't know if Knowles is here. Taylor has the Guardians. All right, Taylor, are you willing to give up the Guardians for the Blue Jays? Try to get some PC teams here. Ibra with the Blue Jays. Taylor with the Guardians. Oh, Kevin, did you get the Braves on the random? Well, look at that. PC Love on the random. Congratulations, Kevin. That's fantastic. All right. Blue Jays for Guardians. Do we have a confirmation on that one? Both parties are here in the room. All right. Taylor says yes. So we are going to go ahead and put in Ebriz with the Guardians. And we will do Taylor with the Blue Jays. All right. Thank you for that trade. Any other trades here before we go ahead and get started? I'm going to try to see if I can make me bigger and you all can still see that screen. Look at that. Kind of getting the hang of it. Although that might be too small, but I can see it. If you know your teams. All right. We're going to go ahead. I appreciate that, Taylor. We're going to go ahead and open these up. We're going to start with the Bowman Blaster. Again, I'm not a professional. Don't do this for a living. I open cards for fun, but I don't definitely do this for a living. So if you don't like the way I'm showing the cards or anything like that, I do apologize ahead of time. All right, good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Over here. All right, Josh Young with the Rangers. CJ, I don't know where I'm at. CJ Abrams, Nationals. What we got here? Jose Abreu with the Astros. Nolan Jones, Rockies. Former Guardian Ebriz. I'm okay with him not being there now. Luis Robert, White Sox. Tristan Cassis, rookie. That's a nice one. We'll put a sleeve on that one now. Like I said, everything will be sleeved at the end. Cody Senga with the Mets. Got the ball back. Thanks. Keep giving me those updates. There we go. A Rookie of the Year favorites, Gunnar Henderson Chrome. That is going to, Ben. 1,200 mile cards. Oh, that's a nice card. We'll actually top load this one. There you go. Bradley, what's up, man? Thanks for popping in. William Bergola for the Phillies. Anthony Pergera. I got to move that somehow. For the Marlins. Ruben Santana for the Diamondbacks. Getting our Bowman Chromes. Ambrose Tavares for the Braves. And Ebriz Jason Churio for the Guardians. Okay. All right. Bradley, how are you tonight? How's everything in your neck of the woods? I know there's been some horror stories from the hurricane. Spencer Torkelson, Tigers. Max Scherzer, Mets. Reese Hoskins, Phillies. Alec Burleson. I am not a lefty, but it's more comfortable holding these cards this way. Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles. Let's leave that one. It's probably better if I don't have the spreadsheet up here on the screen. I don't think there's a way I can move that, is there? There isn't. So I want you all to be able to see that and see the cards. Nope. We're going to keep it like that. Sorry, folks. Family in Western North Carolina still without power. Sorry to hear that. Glad you're safe, though. Brian Bello of the Red Sox. Mark Ventos of the Mets. Trey Turner, Phillies. Daniel Giarte of the Brewers. Yanar Fernandez of the Dodgers. Ariel Almonte, Reds. Zach Neto, Angels. Nice chrome. and Ferrelli and Canarcion chrome for the Red Sox. All right. Again, these were donated by Topps and Fanatics. See, well, Ibra is like, I'd be fine, but where the spreadsheet is sitting, like that's what's throwing me off. Like if that wasn't on the screen, then I'd be totally fine. I wouldn't have an issue with it. But golly. Again, these were all donated by Topps and Fanatics. I did not ask them for these. They sent them to me as a surprise. I'm glad that we could be able to do this. And again, want to do more. So let's if you can, please help out by retweeting, tweeting, all that fun stuff. Let's get Rack of the Day on the radar for these guys. Tatis, Max Mayer, the Marlins, Justin Verlander, Mets. Still weird to me that he's in a Mets uniform at times. Trout, Velasquez, Cubs, Chris Bryant. There you go, Briz. Hey, Gavin Williams. These are nice cards. I do like these. That's a nice card for you there, friend. Fremy De Leon, Red Sox. Marcus Saling, Lee Sang of the Phillies. Eric Brown. Luis Angel Acuna in his Rangers uniform, and Spencer Jones, Yankees. So let's see. I know, Briz, obviously, our team is in the playoffs. We have a bye. Bradley, your team is in the playoffs too and beat us tonight. Thanks for nothing. Craig, if you're still here, obviously the Yankees got the #1 seed. Anybody else that's in the room, how's your teams looking? Any playoff hopefuls? Any big runs for MLB this year? What are we thinking? Wit. I don't like that the Guardians, Yelich. Taylor, I'm sorry. I don't like that the Guardians have a week off. That, to me, is going to give me anxiety. Liberatore of the Cardinals. Because, I mean, history shows, right? Cavalli, if you have that week off, it's a rough first series. DeGrom. Anthony, how fans taking that in St. Louis? Prado, Royals. Diane Jorge, prospects card for the Rockies. Abdias de la Cruz, Diamondbacks. It does. It worries me about having the week off. De Jesus of the Angels. I know it'll be able to get some rest. I mean, that'll be fine. But still, it's tough. De Los Santos of the Pirates. Hector Rodriguez of the Reds. Briz, I'm thinking the same thing. Man, let him get his 40th home run. Like, tomorrow's game honestly means absolutely nothing for the team standing-wise. Just let Jose Ramirez get a home run. I mean, I know that you can't serve up softballs, but golly, let him get a 40-40 season. Most underrated player in Major League Baseball. Even if he goes 40 for 40, I think he's still going to be underrated. Miguel Cabrera, Tigers. Oscar Gonzalez, what could have been, but that's okay. Vaughn Grissom of the Braves. Logan Hoppy, Angels. James Outman, the Dodgers. Jonathan Aranda, Rays. J-Rod, Taylor. Oswaldo Peraza, Yankees. Tyler Soderstrom, sights on September. Oh, the A's. Like, I know the A's are horrible. It's not their fault. It's not the players' fault. But, man, what a tragic thing that just happened there. Ryan Clifford of the Astros. Jace Bowen, Pirates. Vincent Peraza, the Mets, and is this Green Lunar, Andres Mesa, Rangers. All right, last pack of this Bowman Blaster. It's. But look, let Jose Ramirez be underrated and let him continue doing what he's doing, and let him be a Guardian for life. I mean, kudos to him for like giving them a heck of a deal to keep him there, and kudos to the team for building a team around him too. Lindor, Mets. Mitchell, Brewers. Gorman, Cardinals. Vlad Jr., Michael Harris, Braves. Rafael Devers, Red Sox. There we go, Briz. Bo Naylor. Taylor, you know what? I have the same goal. I think a lot of us do, right? To get to all the games, like all the stadiums. I had my opportunity to go to Oakland many years ago. I was out there for a work conference, and I could have gone, but I was like, really, I just don't feel like going. So now I feel horrible. Tyler Soderstrom, Oakland. Trey Sweeney, Yankees. Ronnie Simon, Rays. Juan Olmos, Royals. Blaze Jordan, Red Sox. And Braylon Bishop, Pirates. Well, sorry that nothing crazy was hit out of these. This Bowman Blaster. I mean, I know that, there's no guarantee of anything in these, but man, I would have thought at least a numbered card. But hey, beggars can't be choosers when, we're doing this for a good cause, right? All right, we're going to move on to the top series 2 hobby. I'm trying to think how many stadiums I've been to. I'm probably like 10 or 12, but some of them are non-existent anymore either. So I went to Old Yankee Stadium. So we'll save this pack for last. Okay. I was at Riverfront, Cleveland Municipal. So eventually one day I'll get to all of them. It takes time. But PNC is a beautiful park. If you haven't been to PNC yet, make a trip. I'm 30 minutes away. And if I'm available, I will come meet you for a baseball and a beer. My wife has learned to enjoy baseball. She's a sports fan. So she's learned to enjoy it, especially now that our son is playing. I think it's even more towards Gurriel, Diamondbacks, Manoah, Cedric Mullins, Blake Perkins, Josiah Gray, postseason prominence in Texas, Connor Phillips, all right, here we go. Who's got the Cardinals? Knowles, a 50 of 50, Paul Goldschmidt around the horn. Nice way to start this box. There you go, Knowles. Bookend it, 50 of 50. We'll finish out James Outman and Isaac Paredes. If we could do every pack just like that, like have a numbered card, something in it, that'd be so fun. Oh, Sean, that's cool. Opening day in different stadiums. That's really freaking cool. Here's Hobby's favorite Major League Baseball player, Matt Strom, Matthew Liberatore. Whereas your wife does not have a choice at all. Arias, Pache, Nick Lofton, Roman Laureano. I almost forgot he played for the Guardians this year. McKinstry of the Tigers, Pirates. Man, I got to tell you, I mean, living here in Pittsburgh, like, I'm just a baseball fan. It's so sad that the Pirates don't have a good team. Ozuna, I'm hoping with Skeens, just like a lot of people are around here, that they can build something. Alonzo, Rockies, and Assad with the Cubs. Because the ballpark's beautiful. The atmosphere there is great. The team is just not good. Riz, I don't know. Let me go back. I'm going to look at it. Yeah, here it is. He's got 23 stats. And only 41 games in 23. Debuted with us last year on August 8th after he was traded. That's sad. I don't know. I don't remember him playing this year with the Guardians. This guy's a stud here in Pittsburgh. Brian Reynolds, Victor Vodnik of the Rockies, Blackman of the Rockies. What a career. Good solid career for him. Happy he was able to go out on his terms. Rosario for the Padres. Renfro, Royals. Kyle Hurt, Dodgers. I know I'm going fast, guys. Michael Toglia of the Rockies. What's this update? It's an ESPN update. Buckeyes better did something good. There we go. Laying the wood on them. Duran for the Rangers. Nick Allen, Athletics. Baltimore. What a young, strong team they got. I'm happy to see that. Rodon and Jock Peterson. Which I feel like Jock Peterson's like the next Pablo Sandoval. He's just going to keep playing and playing and playing. And nobody realizes that he's still playing, and he just kind of pops up one day out of nowhere and scares the living crap out of everybody. Tyler Cropley of the Royals. Baду. You know, Briz, I have a theory. I think that they're going to keep him. I really do. I think Nutting is a dumb owner, but I think he's a smart man, and I think that he realizes he's got something with Skeens that's going to make him a lot of money. So I think they sign him long term, and they add people around him to make it worth his while. Gray, but it was rough seeing him pitch so well and not get the run support or lose games after he's taken out. We went to a game that he was pitching. It was a Sunday afternoon game. Pitched 6 solid innings, took him out, and they lost the game. He was up, I think it was like 5-1 lead, ended up losing the game. So it was tough. Oh, what's this? I haven't seen this. This will go to the Yankees. Victor Wembanyama, first pitch at Yankee Stadium. Who's got the Yankees? Czar cards. I mean, you transcend a sport like basketball and be placed in a baseball product, you know you've done something. That's a nice card. Wouldn't have been better if it's autographed or numbered, but still, that's pretty nice. This next one's nice too. Who's got the Reds? Ben Blair. Ellie De La Cruz. Fantasy favorites. Any Ellie rookie is a good rookie. Ibra says that's a massive card. Really? I like that. I mean, yeah. I mean, I saw the cards, but this is the first time I've seen it in person, I should say. Ellie rookie. Will Benson, former Guardian. And Nick Castellanos. I think he just hit a home run. It's a nice box so far. Some decent stuff coming out of here. All right. Andres Munoz, Jacob Young of the Nationals, Michael Soroka of the White Sox, Aldemez Diaz, A's, Logan Gilbert, Mariners, Drew Milas, Nationals. For whatever reason, this card, my first thought was this picture was taken in 1988 and placed on the 1988 top set. That's just what it looks like to me. But hey, that's just me. Ramon Marquez of the Rockies, Darvish, Garrett Stubbs, Phillies. Here's Dominguez rookie, the 89 throwback. Did he play at all this year, Dominguez? Like, did he play in April and then get hurt at all? Like, I know he was injured, but did he play at all this year? Figueroa, Pirates, and Davis Daniel, the Angels. So, again, I appreciate everybody participating in this. It filled really quick, like within an hour. I would normally say that I was surprised by it, but wasn't surprised by it whatsoever. Matt, welcome. So everybody meet Matt. Matt was actually racked his spot by Kyle, Mr. K-Dub, the other day through Rack of the Day. So Matt, welcome. What team do you got here? I'm looking on another screen, so I apologize. I'm taking away. Matt, you have the Red Sox. All right. Buka. He's been quiet this year so far. There you go, Briz. BB. Bobby Dahlbeck of the Red Sox. Tyler McGill of the Mets. Sonny Gray, Cardinals. Matt, how are you tonight? Been a long day, you said. Long good? Lawrence Butler of the A's. Or just like long, busy, ready for a drink type of day? Alex Cobb. Matt, these people are awesome. Like everybody that you'll encounter is pretty cool. Ronald Acuna Jr. covering the field. Nice little insert. Fady and Noda for the A's. There's a 94-yard touchdown. Is that what you're saying there? Now, do you think that we can get Will Howard to Las Vegas tomorrow and play? That's the question. You're a sugarcane farmer. Timeout. Timeout. I need to know more about where there's sugarcane being grown in the United States, first of all. Second of all, what are you doing with the sugarcane? And then just tell me everything else that you do, because this is fascinating. I've never known a sugarcane farmer. Oh, he has 94 yards and a touchdown. Elvis Andrus of the White Sox. I know that was a lot, Matt, but I mean, I find stuff like that extremely interesting. Gunnar Henderson, Cup. Stuart Fairchild of the Reds. Reese Hoskins, Brewers. Sal Frank, rookie of the Diamondbacks. Spencer Steer, Reds. Heston Kjerstad, Orioles, right? I like that kind of update. I like it a lot. Just keep putting points up. I just wish, like shutouts. Why can't they shut them out? Ryan Richardson. Victor Vodnik, number to 2024. So like I said, all numbered cards will be top-loaded. Every card will be penny-sleeved. There will be PWE mail days. There will be Bubble Mailer mail days. Taj Bradley, Casey Mize. So great stuff here. What's everybody's plan for tomorrow? Is it just football? Anybody got something else other than football? Oh, Down. Hey, Down. There, about time. Down's got a interception. Play Houston, guaranteed to get a shutout. We're not, Sean. Ohio State's never guaranteed a shutout. There's at least one drive where you're like, oh my god, like we could be up 56-0, and you're like, why did you do that? Tyrone Taylor, the Mets. I think it's just an Ohio sports fan thing. Like, I don't know about Bengals and Reds fans because I'm not a fan of theirs, so I can't comprehend Matt Chapman. But I think if you're a Buckeye fan or a fan of any Cleveland team, it's like, I feel like that's a little different. I don't know. Jung Hoo Lee. Maybe it's just where the Topps logo is. Oh, it is. Sorry. Just where the Topps logo is. It's right on the catcher's mitt. So, Manuel Riviera, Ian Happ, Joey Wendell. I'm going to read your comment here in a minute, Matt. Evan Phillips, because this is fascinating. Lucas Sims, Yohan Moncada. All right, Satchel Paige. So the Browns became the Orioles, if I remember correctly. So this should go to the Orioles spot, which would be Ben. It is a Cleveland thing. Ross Stripling and Junior Caminero. Nice little rookie. All right, so Matt, South Louisiana and South Florida have sugarcane. You're in South Louisiana. Sugar industry has been around here for over 200 years. Like, is that something that we just don't learn about in school? Because, I mean, honest to God, I thought all sugarcane came from, like, the Caribbean. Like, did I miss that? Because I mean, social studies was my favorite thing in school growing up. Still is to this day. Love history, love geography, but I don't know if I ever remember hearing about that. So, Matt, like, do you, I don't even know, like, are you sending it to, like, big sugar companies, or, like, I am fascinated. Like, forget about the baseball cards are opening up. I want to get Matt on here and talk about sugarcane. Just keep typing, Matt. Like, tell us everything. I'll catch up. Tell us everything. Jason Hayward, Dodgers. Sean, I tell you what, if I can combine learning, charity, and baseball cards, and it's a great night. Colin Selby of the Pirates. Michael Brantley and the Astros. Blue Jays. I kind of need to know where Briz is going with that question. You related to anybody? Like, who? Like, Rutledge of the Nationals. Jose Siri. Dodgers. Who's this? Paul Goldschmidt. Who's got the Cardinals again? Oh, Knowles. That's a home run challenge card. Unfortunately, it's not going to be any good. So, Knowles, I'm sorry. Brian Abreu, Astros, and Ty France, Mariners. Okay. That makes sense. All right. So what's the growing cycle? Like, how, like, what's your season? And I'm very curious where all this goes to. Like, are you sending it to Minute Maid that does the orange juice? Are you sending it to, I don't even know who Domino Sugar? Do they still make sugar? Are you sending it to them? Like, you need to know these things. Anthony Rendon of the Angels, Austin Barnes, Dodgers, Tommy Edman of the Cardinals, Trevor Larnach. Twins. Victor Robles, Nationals. I don't know why I said Nationals that way. Royals team card. Drew Rome, Cardinals. Edward Cabrera, Marlins. Irving Lopez, Cardinals. Fantasy favorites, Aaron Judge. Mason Wynn, Cardinals. That's a good rookie right there. And Pavin Smith. All right. Basically full calendar year. Okay. Late July, early August, start to plant. This game is plant cane. All right, you're making me have more questions. What's plant cane? Is that the, like, you replant? Is it like seeds? See, this is why I love these people. Briz comes in with the questions, right? Syrup. How do you? So I listened to a podcast. It's called Stuff You Should Know, and this is exactly what it is. Like they take the knowledge that you should know, and they break it down into the most simplest form. And it's so fascinated. Alan Williams of the Braves. Anybody just want to listen to this? Denard. Corbin Burns, Orioles. So, hey, I'm the least most important thing on this screen right now. Marte. Sean, you listen to Stuff You Should Know? I love it. Joe Boyle, the A's. Oh, that's Boyle. This is Doyle, the Rockies. Manny Machado. Lindor. Matt McClain, 89. Jacob Lopez. And Albies. All right, so here we go. Got to read some more. All right, so September, October, you start to harvest, 100 days long. Send the cut cane to sugar mills. They get the juice in the cane out and separate it, okay? Dixie sugars. Dixie? Okay. What'd I say? I feel like I said something else. Man, that's so cool. Okay, now, Matt, here's the real question. How did you become a sugarcane farmer? Like, I have to imagine it's a family business? Or did you wake up one day and say, I'm going to go be a sugarcane farmer? And if that's it, that's awesome. Kikuchi. Like, I became a fundraiser because, well, I just fell into it. It's not what I ever planned to be, but it just kind of happened. Like, but I feel like this is something. Scriber of the Red Sox, Alcantara, Marlins, Haney, Rangers. All right, I'm gonna pause here and read this. Plant canes cane we planted previous year to youngest. Okay, got it. Oh, nice, man, that's cool. Tana, Guardians. There's the Chicago Cubs. Carson Spires, Reds. Brandon Diamondbacks. I'm not real sure if that's how you say his name. These are cool cards too. Sadane Rafaela. Was it City to City or City, something like that? Those are cool cards. I'm going to fly into Boston this coming week. On Friday, as a matter of fact, headed up to Cape Cod for a few days. Garcia of the Marlins and Josh Young of the Rangers. All right. Third generation farmer. Cool. Grandpa, 40 years. Dad took it over, and I'm next. So, Matt, you have a son, I believe, if that's what I remember correctly. Do you anticipate him taking it over one day, or like or is it just too far off right now to even think like that? Guys, this is great. Like, I think, Matt, I think you need to join the Buck City Breaks break night tomorrow night and go over all this. I think Chris will just he'll just sit there and talk to you for an hour, and go through all this. Severino, the Mets, Tim Anderson, Marlins, Giants, Jan Gomes. I liked him in Cleveland. Happy he's been doing well. Sandoval, just keep playing. Drew Waters, Royals, Baez, Tigers, former teammates. Let's see this one. What do we got? Braves and Dodgers. They're not the same person, right? Kevin and Ibrez. Kevin and Ibrez. Rock, paper, scissors, this one. You figure it out. I know Kevin PC's the Braves and Albies. Twins, Minnesota. Nico Horner. Sicchioni. McKenna. Orioles. Not going to force them. Goes to Kevin. All right. Thanks, Ibrez. If they're not going to force it, he wants to do it, I'll support him. You weren't forced into it. That's awesome. It's all about tractors. I mean, how can you not be about tractors? I mean, I think every little boy loves tractors, but if you are living on a farm and you see tractors every day and get to ride in a tractor every day, I would be highly interested in those too and want to ride them every single day. But no, that's cool. I really appreciate your approach to letting him make his decision on what he wants to do. So kudos to you for that. Mitch Henniger, Calvin Carsis of the Angels. Pretty sure I butchered that last name. Luis Garcia of the Astros. McCullers of the Astros. I'm pretty sure Matt saved this chat break. So thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Alvarado. All right, so superstar greeting. We got Angels, Royals. We have Viezer boy. I don't know who that is. And Sean. Okay, so Angels, Royals. We'll do a coin flip on that one. Giants. And we have our hit, which is going to Rick. Rick McKee. Got Manny Machado. Patch card. Angels can have it, Sean. All right. Manny Machado. It's not numbered, but it'll still be obviously top loaded. So, Rick, there you go. I don't have the thick top loaders with me right now, so I'll get that later. Bryce Miller and David Fry. Scott's son had a basketball game that they were running to. I know he's going to try to get back in chat at some point if he can. So that is where he's at. 2 harvesters, 2 operators, 4 tractor drivers. Dad and yourself keeping up with everything else during harvest. Man, you said it's 200 acres? You got 9 people to cover 200 acres? I mean, I can't even fathom 200 acres, but still, it seems like a lot. But you're the professional at this, not me. The Mayhew, Tovar, Gonzalez of the White Sox. It's kind of creepy saying it that way. Kyle Gibson. Abreu of the Red Sox. Tyler Stevenson of the Reds. All right. Dodgers, Red Sox here. So Dodgers are... Who are the Dodgers? Ibris and the Red Sox. or Matt. So Ebriz or Matt. There you go. Dodgers, Red Sox. You guys figure it out. Let me know what you want to do. Alvarez of the Mets. Williamson of the Reds. Full refractor. Canero of the Cubs. Going to Matt. Thanks. Ebriz. If you guys don't follow Matt, put your Twitter handle in chat so people can start following you. Christian Vasquez. I mean, you're obviously in the hobby, but man, we are fascinated by this. And Alex Cole, the Nationals, 1,700 acres now. Small farms like 100 acres used to be popular. Okay. So Matt, like I saw, I think on the news tonight, actually, or this morning at some point, there's potential for a hurricane to develop in the Gulf. So, like, are you guys preparing for that at all, or like, how do those kind of storms affect the work that you do? Right, hand free of the Tigers. Altuve, Astros. I have an Altuve to 99, that exact card for sale right now for charity. Conforto, the Giants. Aaron Nola, Phillies. Kyron Paris, the Angels. Freeman. I liked Freeman this year. Gonzalez of the Pirates. There's Baltimore for you. And the Phillies. All right, got a numbered card here for the White Sox. Feedy, numbered to 299, going to Bradshaw, our resident Beaker man, logo creator, happy-go-lucky individual. Love that dude. Congratulations, Bradshaw. There you go, 299. Awesome job, man. That's cool. Steven Cruz of the Royals, and then Kerry Carpenter of the Tigers. Different Midwest farmland. So you just got hit by Francine, flatten the cane, so its cane is using its energy to make itself upright again. Okay. Man, that's got to be tough. I'd imagine that's got to be tough, having to deal with those types of storms, and all that stuff, especially when you're making a living off the land, literally. Well, I hope that it misses or doesn't form or isn't as bad. But you guys are hardy folks there, it seems like. Jake Myers of the Astros. Bello of the Mariners. Well, Sean, I apologize for that, but thank you for the update. Jordan Lawler rookie. The history update there. I honestly couldn't have told you that Ohio State and Houston played each other at any time in college football. McMahon of the Rockies. Patton of the Padres. Weston Wilson, Phillies. Orion Kirkering of the Phillies. Alex Bregman, Astros. Around the horn. Blake Snell, Padres. And Tyler Fitzgerald, rookie of the Giants. A few more packs here of Topps, Series 2 Hobby. And then we'll get to that silver pack as well. All right. Toussaint of the White Sox. Vines of the Braves. Lodolo, Reds. Xander Bogaerts, Padres. Logan Porter, Royals. Matt Verling, Tigers. Jose Alvarado, Phillies. All right, so this is the second time we've seen this one. I can't remember offhand. Let's see here. It was Angels. Yay. Where am I at here? Why can't I find you? So Sean and the Angels. Oh, and the Azure boy. So you'll each get one of these. Make it fair that way. That was easy. Giants. Yeah, Matt, drop that Twitter handle, man. Let people see. Let people know what's going on. Rockies, Vasquez, Quantrell, Rockies, and JT Brubaker, the Pirates. Buckeyes got lucky. I don't want to hear that. I don't like when people say the Buckeyes got lucky. There's the Twitter handle, folks. Go follow Sugarcane Farmer Matt. Let's all get to know him, welcome him. Matt, who do you PC? Who's your teams? Trey Turner, the Phillies, teams, players, whatever the case may be. Brett Batty, Eloy Jimenez, Casey Schmidt of the Giants, Jonathan Bowman, Royals, Jose Abreu, Astros, Darvish, Padres, Garrett Stubbs, Phillies, Sean Bouchard, the Rockies, Gunner 89, Gold Cup, Luke Little, and TJ Friedel. No, I know. Buckeyes are Buckeyes and Guardians, I can say, are the happy teams. The Browns, let's not even go there. I am not mentally prepared to talk about the Browns. Although, funny story. So last week, the Browns and the Steelers were on at the same time. So for those that don't know, I'm a Browns fan. My wife's a Steelers fan. I live outside of Pittsburgh. They were both on same time, different channels. Steelers on CBS, Browns on Fox. So I'm always excited when the Browns are on. So I came down here to watch the game. She was upstairs to watch the game. And Landon, my 6-year-old son, he all weekend was like talking about football and talking about the Browns, and he wants this and that. And I'm like, dude, like you never even watched a Browns game with me. Like you're familiar with them, but like I didn't ask him to. He sat down and watched the Browns game with me. I was so embarrassed. I was so mortified. Like this is the game he decided to watch. So after the game was over, we went outside, rode his bike down to a friend's house, and his friends, him and his little brother and his mom and dad are all decked out in Steelers stuff. Landon walks up to his little brother and says, "I like your shirt." It took one game. Now, I think he's still a Browns fan, but it took one game for him to realize maybe I need to make a switch. Mets, Harrison Bader. This is the last pack before the silver pack. Garrett Mitchell of the Brewers. Talkman, Cubs. Peraza, Yankees. Perez, I know. I think he's still a Browns fan. Dylan Moore, Mariners. He's definitely not a Steelers fan. Hunter Goodman. He actually told me the other day he likes the Dolphins. MJ Melendez. And I was like, you know what? I can get behind the Dolphins. They're not the Steelers. They're not the Ravens. I can get behind that. Stroman. Sosa. Miles Straw. Rainbow Refractor. Hey, Anthony, say that louder for the people in the back. Oh, you're going to get me started. There is no reason, zero reason that Baker Mayfield should have ever been let go. Walker of the Phillies and Austin Wells of the Yankees. Baker Mayfield took the Browns to the playoffs. He had them winning. He turned the team around from what they once were to a team that people could somewhat respect. And just because management didn't like him, they said, we're going to give Deshaun Watson, of all people, $200 million to come in. And over the last 3 years, this man has not played a full season in total over those 3 years. I don't believe. I could be wrong. Horrible Horrible, 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 horrible. Yeah, I don't push it either. I definitely push don't be a Steelers fan, but I do have to be cautious of that, seeing as like his entire family are Steelers fans, but me. So, but yeah, Guardians and Buckeyes, that's a different story. Like, you're a fan of them. Yeah, Sean, you're welcome. Oh man, I am so happy for Baker that he's doing well. All right, silver pack. Here we go. Matt went through his. I missed those. Let's see. Braves fan, thanks to TBS. Who wasn't a Braves fan in the 90s? Like, I watched them and the Cubs during the day, and then the Indians at night. I mean, why not? Saints, LSU, former LSU players. So, like, are you a big Skeens fan, Matt? I mean, I guess I'm just assuming. These are so cool. I love these cards. All right. Junior Caminero, rookie. A nice looking rookie. Skeens. Oh, I forgot Cruz went there too. Matt, shoot me your address. Just do it. Don't ask questions. I need it anyways for this. CJ Abrams. Oh, this is cool. Andre Dawson. So this will go to the Nationals because the Expos became the Nationals, but that's cool. And for the Twins, this is just this card here. For the Twins, is that numbered? I don't see a number on it, but it's blue. Oh, 150. Number to 150, Carlos Correa. Who's got the Twins? Craig. There you go, Craig. Number to 150 for you, buddy. Oh, Ibraz, I like the way you think. Matt, send Ibraz your address too. If you don't, I'm going to. I promise you won't regret it. All right, let's here. I'll do a little recap of this. This was nice. So we got the Correa, Caminero, Feedy to 299. I'll top load this one, but we got our patch card. Caminero rookie, 24. Dominguez rookie, Ellie rookie, Wembenyama first pitch, and Goldschmidt to 50. Yeah, that was a pretty good break. I like that one. That was really good. All right, so we got one more box here. And I've never opened these. I don't even know if I've ever seen these opened either, to be honest. 2023 Topps Chrome Logo Fractor. So this will be my first time seeing it. Pretty excited about it too. So we'll see what we get. And again, thank you to Topps. Thank you to Fanatics for the surprise mail day a few weeks back when they sent me these. It was pretty awesome to see. So we'll see what we can pull out of here. Try to clean things up here a little bit. Okay. And again, like I want to make these things bigger and better. I'm going to try to do more when I can. I'm not surprised it got boring. All right, so here's what the packs look like. So we got 5 packs, looks like, of Topps Chrome 2023, and then 2 packs, which are the Logo Fractor exclusive. So we'll see. Sean, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. But seriously, like, let's get more of these going. Like, I can do more of these. Like, if I get donated stuff from the companies, I'm not asking anyone to send me stuff. Please don't. Okay. But if like Panini wants to send me stuff, Topps Fanatics want to send me stuff, like I said, I sent Michael Rubin a letter. Sent a couple other folks at Fanatics a letter too saying, please help, I'm poor. No, not really. Please help, I want to help the poor. Not really either. But you know what I'm saying? Like, let's build this thing. Let's get people moving in the same direction. All right, Bryce Touring, Brewers. Votto, Reds. Alec Thomas, Diamondbacks. Luis Arise, Marlins. And George Springer, Blue Jays. Okay. Maybe things will pick up. Like, there's no guarantee of anything either out of these, so. All right, here's another guy, Evan Longoria. Like, wasn't this guy playing in the 90s? Not really. I know he wasn't, but just saying, like, it feels like he's been playing for, hell yeah, about 15 years. So, yeah. Lennon Sosa, White Sox. Devers, Red Sox. Abrams, Nationals. And McMahon, Rockies. Machado, Padres. Tim Anderson, White Sox. Speaking of Jose Ramirez. Trevor Story, Red Sox. There you go. Kevin Albies for you. And Logan Webb, Giants. All right. JT Realmuto, Phillies. Kanan Smith and Jigba, Pirates. JSN's brother, if you don't know. Ramon Marquez, Rockies. Nolan Arenado, Cardinals. And Altuve, Astros. All right, so this is the last pack right here of just the base chrome. Let's see what we go here. Starting off, Adley rookie. Okay. That's a good one. Yeah, it was interesting. I think we went to the Pirates home opener last year, and they announced his name, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, are you kidding me? Cole, Yankees. Rosarina, Rays. Pasquantino, Royals, and Bubba Thompson of the Rangers. All right, so we got 2 packs of Topps Chrome logo fractor cards. Exclusive 5-card logo fractor chrome pack. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, is he Taylor Kanan is? So like him and JSN are they're in Seattle together? Well, I guess if he's at the farm team, but that's cool. All right. So remember, these have I'm going to do this like the real people do. Bogarts, Padres. These are nice cards. Oops, I missed a card. I'll pick it back up. Gorman, Cardinals. Colas, White Sox. All right. I'm assuming, yep, number to 150. Bo Bichette, Blue Jays. That is going to Taylor. There you go, man. On the trade also. Very nice. Very nice. Color match and everything. What's Bo's number? Because this is number to 4. His number is not 4, is it? Because, man, if that's the case, that's a crazy, crazy card. And number 299, Shea Langoliers for the A's, going to Kimmy. There you go, Kimmy. Congratulations. Always like seeing that happen. Trade magic works. I tell you what, I can't even begin to tell you how many trades over the years have backfired on me, but have worked for others. And really, you got to be happy for them because, I mean, they're trading for their team. I'm trading for my team. It's just bound to happen. So, I don't know. Doesn't look like there's, I don't know. Bo Bichette. Altuve. Tristan Casas, rookie. Oswaldo Peraza, rookie. And we're going to end it with Trey Turner. So, hey, good stuff. Great time. I hope you all had a good time. Again, I really appreciate the support that you gave to Scott and the Ivy Brain Tumor Center tonight. This group here raised $300. It was $10 to get in, and $300 is going to go a long way for these types of things. So I really, truly appreciate the support for him, the support that you show Rack of the Day, and just all the efforts that we do, and not just Rack of the Day, but I mean, everybody that does, either putting a rack together for somebody, coming together for, situations of life that people are in. This is just a really great community, and I really am pleased that I was able to find it and be able to have this type of impact, and continue to grow it. And like I said, just asking for that continued support because it's going to help a lot in the efforts that we got going on here. So again, thank you all very much. That was fun. I have nothing else to open. Just that's what I had. Let's get more, right? Let's get more. Go knocking on doors. Knock on Panini's door, knock on Topps door, knock on Leaf, Wild Card, Upper Deck. I'll break hockey. I don't know anything about hockey, but I'll open it up on camera if it's going to raise money for people. So let's just do it. I am going to put a plug in right now for Ripping for the Cure next year. It's happening again. All right. Year number 6. We've surpassed $100,000 in revenue or donations, I should say. I work on my mind sometimes. I'm putting it in now. Same weekend in May. I need items donated, cards donated, funds donated, auctions for setup. You'll hear all about it, but just putting it in your head now as you're like going through the year. And if you're breaking or, and you hit something that you're like, I don't really want it. I don't want to keep it, but I don't want to sell it. I am more than happy to take it if you want it for Ripping for the Cure. Same with any thing that you want to do racks of. Sean's been a guest racker for Rack of the Day. If you ever want to do something like that, reach out to me on Twitter and we'll get things set up. So truly appreciate everybody here. Thank you all very much. This has been fun tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to go ahead and shut down now and just kind of get things cleaned up and finish watching whatever college football is left there to watch. So have a good rest of your evening. Hope your team wins tomorrow, unless you're a Raiders fan. And we'll go from there. So thank you, everybody. Have a good night.